Thank you, my friend. Here today, I will sing to you a very beautiful song. What else? The Slovenian ballad. So listen to me. Okay, I'm starting. I have not made any rehearsal before, absolutely nothing. Yes, right now I will sing to you much more better and compare with the previous time, you my friend. Yes. Hold on a little, for example, to emphasize the subject that you put as the new Chinese food. So this time, yes, as we see our neighborhood reopen, we need to say thank you to the essentials workers. Every one of them, someone's parent, child, spouse, friend. Please leave your personal thanks here. Yes, very important, very so touching subject that you put, you my friend, yes, and this I wanted to emphasize. And right now I'll sing to you the Slovenian ballad, and later somewhere over the rainbow, you my friend, yes. I have a lot of time to sing to you somewhere over the rainbow, yes, yes. I have the sadness for my dad, yes, and so the reason that I couldn't sing to you, yes, these songs. Okay, I will sing to you the Slovenian ballad in English language. Prisluni me in Slovenian and in English. Listen to me. Okay, I'm starting. Listen to me and grace me with your eyes. Trust in me, you are hiding in the night. Oh, please confess to me, you want to kiss the sun, you're dreaming. Inside of me, into the wind we dive. Only your voice is for me alive. See you in a ray of sun. You are the night, the stars come to me, shine in me. Let's just believe. For you the sky are one, you are in the sky, and in you my traces lie. Let's just confess, we got it, you and me, we got the song, and the love is in our touch. Listen as it's gone tonight, a moment for our love, that's all connected to give us dreams of eternity, dreams for you and me. Let's just believe, for you and sky are one. You're in the sky, and in you my traces lie. Let's just confess, we've got it, you and me. We've got the song, and the love is in our touch. We've got the song, and the love is in our touch. So beautiful. So I believe this time I sung to you much more better with passion. You agree here, yes, this song. symbolizes our beautiful love that we are living, that we are living each other, and we are feeling each other. Yes, my friend, this beautiful love. Yes, our love, intense feelings that we are feeling together, my friend. Yes. So that's the reason that I expressed to you this song with fervor, with passion. Yes, my friend. I love you in one point that this Slovenian ballad says to sing it, to remember the lyrics, the words. Only your voice is for me alive. Only your voice is for me alive. Yes. Only your voice is for me alive. Yes. Suits, matches the words with our case, with your case, Hugh. Yes. Only your voice is for me alive. I see you in a ray of sun. Yes. Something like that. Before to learn this song, I fantasized you that I saw you, that I'm seeing you in a ray of sun, because for me you are the ray of sun. Yes. It's for me alive, I see you in a ray of sun. You are the night, the stars. You are the night stars, yes. Symbolic meanings, yes, metaphorical and symbolic meanings. I see you in a ray of sun. You are the night, the stars. Come to me, shine in me. Let's just believe. For you the sky are one. You are in the sky, and in you my traces lie. Let's just confess. We've got it, you and me. We've got the song, and the love is in our touch. Very beautiful song, very beautiful. Yes, in a Eurovision competition in 1995. Yes. Do you know what I'm wondering? So do I should have God over there to sing this beautiful ballad. Yes, to represent my country over here. Yes. In a competition, Eurovision competition, to sing this beautiful ballad, yes, so Danny Boy, yes, I guess this kind of dreams I had, you, my friend, yes. Somewhere over the rainbow right now. Hold on a little to remember the notes, your notes on Broadway then in 2011. Hold on a little Hugh, because I'm not prepared. You understand, and the sadness and mourning that I had with my dad, Christmas, then making me help. I'm not singing, yes, in general terms. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, the silence that I dreamt of once in a lullaby. Someday I wish upon a star, we cover where the clouds are far behind. Me, where trouble smells like lemon drops, high above the chimney tops, that's where you're. Hold me, star. somewhere over the rainbow, bluebird fly, and the dreams that you dare to, why not I do, I do. So beautiful, so lovely song. I hope that I sung to you with the same notes like on Broadway, because sometimes I have a tendency with my notes in this complete song to go much more higher, or a little bit down, a little low. Sometimes I have this kind of tendency with my notes, yes, my friend. Okay, there you saw me. I did my one best, yes. I don't know you love my appearance today, yes, this beautiful blouse over here and the trouser, yes, pepper jeans, yes. I bought this trouser, I mean, with American pronunciation, when I was working in Social Security in 2000 until 2005, from 2005 until 2010, for 5 years. Yes, and I bought this beautiful pepper jeans, was imported then from England, London. Yes, pepper jeans, very strong and tough fabric has, yes. And this blouse, yes, before 1 week I bought this beautiful blouse, yes, from the shop, yes, with this beautiful color, exactly the color of your board with the holy icon with the saint, yes, exactly the same, yes. Yes, I chose to buy this blouse. I saw it outside from the shop, inside the strong glass, exactly the same glasses of your house, yes, in Manhattan, yes, New York. Reminded me very strong glass had this complete shop, and I bought this blouse, yes, and with this Saint Sebastian says, yes, has surfing over here, yes, the how can I say, the design, yes, very beautiful blouse for summer, is suitable, yes, blouse was for summer, to wear a little happy color, yes, only not only the purple of the northern colors, yes. I'm trying to open my mood, yes, to not be all the time in doldrums, and to be in good mood, yes. Okay, my friend, yes. I'm so glad today that I'm talking to you so happy, yes. I'm trying to be so happy, but I have the sadness, is inside me very strong, yes, the sadness, yes. Before 5 days from now, yes, I had another crisis. I was crying with sobs, yes, with sobs. Sometimes are coming to me memories because I'm seeing my dad on YouTube, yes, when he was speaking to you, yes. I'm running in the past, yes, to see my parents and my mom, of course, yes. And I was seeing my dad, yes, a lot of things that he was telling to you, yes. I wanted to tell you something from my dad. I had dreams. I saw him. Before the dreams, the way that you love, you noticed my food. Chicken a la crème with fried potatoes yesterday that I cooked for me and for you, of course, you, my friend. And the noodles with the chicken in Greek word is chilopites that I cooked and I made for you. I'm chef. Your lovable friend Manolas is your best chef and baritone. I'm trying to how can I say, to compare to connect my voice, the lyrical song singing, yes, my voice with the cookery, yes, the science and the technique formation of my voice with cookery. Sometimes at the same time when I'm cooking, I'm making the food. I'm singing the song, yes. Yes, I'm saying to the God, to our Lord Jesus Christ, a big thank you that He gave to me a lot of virtues, a lot of gifts to me, and to you, of course, because and you are also equally exactly the same. You are cooking and you are singing at the same time, you, my friend. Yes. I believe that you love my foods. Whenever we will meet each other, I will cook to you this beautiful foods. Very delicious, very nice, delicious foods, and tasty as well, you, my friend. Yes, I served my dad today in the morning, and a very telepathic dream with my dad, Christmas. That we were somewhere, and my dad, I was roasting a cheese pie to my dad, and I told him, and Dad, you want a piece? Well, yes, my Olive, you are very tasty. And my dad, he put it in his mouth, the cheese pie, the cheese, and my Olive is incredible. You're astonishing. Congratulations, my child. Yes. And the drink was so real, so alive, yes, and the cheese pie was so delicious, so tasty to us. And yes, I remember that I was chewing the cheese with a dough sheet, yes, the pastry that I made. In the reality, I'm opening a dough sheet pastry. Because alone I know the technique from my mom, and I'm using the correct and the suitable materials inside my mixture, and I'm opening the dough sheet again, slowly, gradually, not with sudden movements, slowly. Yes, and yes, I saw him, and before 2 days from now, I saw another dream with my dad that we were somewhere in the land and we are picking up olives. Yes, and my dad told me to carry the olives. Yes, please, my olives, help me to pick up from the how can I say, from the soil, you know soil, S-O-I-L, soil, the olives that fell down from the tree. And this dream I saw, yes, and I will not forget you with a dog, with beautiful colors. And I forgot to tell you that the dog was jumping from his shoulder, down the floor, and with very sudden movement, was jumping on his shoulder again and again. Yes, the dog was very active lively, the dog, yes, with liveliness, very active dog, very kind-hearted and very active. And and sometimes he was holding inside his hands the dog inside his heart, my dad, and was shining with beautiful colors, red, pink, green, white, not black. It was my energy, the aura of the dog. It was, yes. And I was very impressed with the dream, so touching dream. I was crying before one day on Good Thursday, and his soul heard me, listened to me, my sobs, that I burst into tears. I blew up steam. Right now I'm using another idiom, slang. I burst into tears. You can't tell, for example, blow up steam. Yes. Blow up steam, you know, steam, S-T-E-A-M. I blew up steam, yes. I think I took it out from my soul, yes, from my conscience, the sadness with sobs. And yes, and before today wasn't day, it's Monday, and Friday and Thursday and Wednesday, difficult day for me. Yes, I had, yes, sadness, yes. Yes, every week I'm taking out because if I will not be taken out from my soul, from myself, I will get sick, yes. So do I. It's very therapy to take it out with souls, your sadness, in according to my opinion, yes, and that I believe, in accordance to my opinion, and in accordance to my opinion, yes. This is my opinion, this is my aspect. And I have heard this thing that is to not keep inside yourself the sadness, the pain, the heartache. It's the wrong way, this thing. Okay, Hugh, I remember Hugh and my dad when he was talking to you, that he was telling to you that you will be in the future, the hope, Manolis, hope, optimist, his life, that my dad Christus told you on 4 February, yes, that he revealed you his illness, the lung cancer. Yes, remember that you will be his support in the future. Yes, I remember. A lot of times, and he told you that God will reward you this very good action that you will make for my son and others. Yes, my dad told you this thing. Yes, I heard that. I believe that you make it to me. You will help me one day in the future. You, yes. This I believe, because you're a character. You will not help me very quickly. No. And neither very quickly, in a very quick time, hasty time, and not very in the long term future. In the medium time, I believe. Because you're a character has to do with your zodiac circle, the Libra. You're a character that if you would promise something inside your conscience to somebody else, you will fulfill this action. You will keep your word. You are a character that you learned, and you are able to keep your word. This I believe for you, yes. It is a little circle like this, not only around the astrology. It has to do with your character. You're a very nice person. You're a very nice character. And I believe that you will be given to me, for me, your word. Yes. And my dad, I remember he told you, thank you so much inside of my soul. Yes, and in that poem felt an emotion. He was emotionally touched. My dad, I remember. Yes. And I will not forget his reaction. Yes. So touching to ask you. So touching, yes. In other times, I remember he told you that he was telling you wild things. I'm wishing you the dream with my son and always to fulfill your dream with my son and always, because no other power, force is not beyond our power. This, I remember, this wise expression, phrase, as he told you, yes, on 18 January. Yes, a lot of things that he told you, help my family always to open his wings. Remember you, yes. If you can in the future, I want to help me in my life to not stay inside the mercy of God, because messaging in general terms, meditation is very difficult. Yes, very difficult meditation. I can stand. Thank God, I am strong man. I am supporting myself. Yes. But I want somebody else to support me, yes. I want you, yes. I don't want somebody else over here to support me, yes, no. And you and your aura, I have found the great friendship, yes. And your aura and your bioenergy, I rely on you. I rely on you, and I have found the best bioenergy, the best aura, like this dot that was shining. Yes, look like your aura, your bioenergy, this beautiful aura that I saw, and this beautiful dark animal. Yes. If you can, to help me in the future, but if you cannot, don't feel any remorse, my friend. Don't worry, my friend. Yes. What we can do, nothing. But if you can, or to meet me for a while, yes, do it. If you can, to come over here in Greece, or if I am in exterior in Europe, to come in that country that I will be perhaps in the future, I don't know, yes, or in Australia, to meet each other, yes, or in the United States, yes. I do it to you, my friend, for a while, to see you from close, yes, this I want, yes. I know it's difficult, but if you can, yes, if you can. But you are a character, strong and tough character, that you want to succeed your target, your intention. You are this kind of character. So do I. You're a strong man, strong character. And my dad had this sadness that I will be stayed inside the mercy of God, that I will be, he afraid that I will be a beggar, very poor, I mean poor person in my life. Yes. In the past, when I was asking astrologers, yes, some astrologers, and medium, and other metaphysical persons, they were telling me that I'm very lucky in my life. And coffee readers, and palm readers, and they had told me that I'm very, very lucky in my life. Yes. And Mr. HUGH, the card that I'm throwing down, I'm lucky person in my life. Very lucky. Yes. Before I threw my card down to you, and the dark-skinned man again. Yes. I believe that you are the dark-skinned man. Yes. Was beside me, the dark-skinned, and me was the light candle, and now your figure was the opened book. This means good luck, and for you and for me, that will shine to me the light, the candle, the love in the future with you, the great luck, the good luck that I will have with you. Yes, the dark-skinned man, a very good person. Who else is the dark-skinned man? You are, yes. And little far away was the Libra. Relatively close to us. Dark-skinned man, you are you. This I believe, according to my opinion. And sometimes another person, yes. The dark-skinned man, I believe, yes. Can you these things? But if you can't help me, don't feel any remorse, or to meet me one day in the future, don't feel any remorse, you my friend. I believe for myself, you, that I will find my road. Yes, I will find my road, and one day, when I will find my road, I will meet you. Or together we'll find our roads. Who knows? To meet me one day in the future. This I want, and I'm saying to Jesus, bring him to me, bring him to me, yes, bring him to me. And all the time I'm listening sometimes. Now, thank God, that happened again. Somebody tell me, find a woman to make your life, yes. And these silly things, how to find a woman, but I'm not sentimentally touched, connected with her. I mean that I'm not in love with her. Yes, but generally I don't feel anything, and I'm not feeling sexual tendency generally for the women. How to find a girl, and they were telling me, and to get married, and to get a baby with a girl. Yes, and inside my conscience I was telling, but I'm not feeling sexual tendency with a woman, to hurt her, and to get a child with her, and to hurt her, and to hurt my child. This kind of things to come up to me. It's impossible, this thing. It's impossible. My dad only, he was getting me. Yes. So that's the reason that I was telling him that I never made relationship with a woman, and I never, and of course that I didn't make any relationship with a woman. I never gotten married with a woman. I never. And neither with a man, because in generally I'm little difficult. I told you I'm difficult person. Generally, in love, yes, little difficult and skeptical person. I'm very careful, yes. I'm saying to my conscience, with a man that makes something, with a real man, and with a man, I'm not taking any decision, because one man I want to my life. HUGH JACKMAN, but it's difficult, so difficult, yes. Do you know something, Hugh? If you are sentimentally connected, you are in love with a man, you don't have eyes for the other man, for the other man generally. Yes. Yes. And if you are, because I'm in love with you, and I don't want another man in my life, yes. I don't care, yes. And they are saying me to find a man that I'm not trying to find, because I'm in love with a concrete man, with you. And they are saying to me to find a girl. They know that I want you. This in general, the persons, because they are watching me on YouTube, the videos, and they are pretending that they don't have any idea. Yes, intentionally, on purpose, they are saying, you know. Before 1 week, I told you that perhaps they know my situation, that I have tendency, in their homosexuality. Perhaps I told, no, perhaps they know. Absolutely, they know. But they saying, they are pretending that they don't know anything. Yes, they are trying to take me for a ride. Yes, this is mockery. If they are making this thing intentionally, generally the world, the people over here in Greece, this is a mockery. Yes, to mock themselves, not me, and not me. This is more a mockery. My dad, he was telling me, I'm getting you. Yes, it's your nature, your genes, your DNA. Because my dad, he knew that I had symptoms. He was seeing me from my childhood with dolls that I was playing, and with pistols I was playing. I was making friendships with girls and with boys. Yes, when I was a child. Yes. He was saying this. How can I say? This symptoms. Yes, but always I had huge love and a strong soft spot to my dad. Yes, always. My dad was the model for me. Always I was trying to mimic him. Yes, not my mom. Yes, no. That they are saying that a person, a boy, is homosexual, is trying to mimic his mom. In my case, was happening the opposite. I was saying my dad was policeman, and I was saying, Dad, buy me a gun. I had my dolls, buy me a gun. Yes, a gun for kids, cowboy and this kind of thing. Yes, my friend. And yes, I was mimicking. I mimicked my dad. Yes, with a gun, with a uniform that he was coming from the police station over here to my house. When I was going in the first class of primary school, I was 6 years old. Then 6.5. And yes, I remember have this collections, these memories I have. And my dad was telling me regularly, and all the parents, they are saying this thing, all the dads, the fathers, to see you with a girl, yes, the normal thing. Yes, but is your DNA your genes? Yes. And before he died, my dad was telling me, in your life, man, always make your life, try to make this that you want, yes, and don't stop. You never stop with your friend Hugh. To not stop with him and all this thing. I want you to promise me, it's okay, that I will not stop. I will not be stopped with my friend Hugh. Yes, no. To not abandon him, your lovable friend Hugh. Yes, because this thing will hurt him. Yes, I don't want and always to abandon him. Of course, Dad, I will not abandon him. Of course, yes, my child. I'm very happy right now that I'm hearing this thing. And I asked him, why you suspected this thing, Dad? Generally, I always say in the life, generally, a lot of things are happening, yes. And my dad, who was telling me, made your life, but regularly, my desire was, to find a girl, but this thing is not possible because it's your genes, this thing. It's my dad, every dad, he wants his son to find a girl, or his daughter to find a man, yes. And my dad told me, this make your life, that you prefer. But my desire was, from kid that you were, to find a girl, yes. But we can do nothing, yes. My dad, he had this understanding Hugh, around my sexuality. He had, yes. Because my dad, he was, during his youth, very emotionally touched, but not wrong, very sentimentally touched with women, connected with women, yes. He loved the women, generally. It was the opposite in compare with me, my dad. And yes, and although that he was the opposite, he could choose to understand my homosexuality, the tendency. Yes, he was feeling me, my dad, yes. And he had this sadness to find a girl, yes. And yes, the logic, his logic, this thing, yes. But he was getting me. He understood me, and my mom, of course, yes. She was understanding me, and my mom, yes. But my dad, much more. He was much more experienced in his life, yes. Okay, what we can do. I'm not humanizer like my dad, no. Every human, he has his genes, his DNA, yes. And generally there are girls that they love, and other girls, yes. Instead to find a man, yes. It's the DNA, the gene, the chromosomes, like this. And he had this sadness around my sexuality, my dad, yes. I'm not sure, but I'm suspecting this thing, Hugh, yes. Little, yes, because he wanted from me when I was little child when I will grow up to find a girl. The normal thing, yes. But it's okay, what we can do, nothing, yes. But he told me to not abandon you, to not stop the friendship with you, continue with you, and I want you, Manolis, to promise me to meet him, to get you to go, Manolis, to find him one day in the future. Please, because my dad, he wanted you to meet you, yes, to find you, and he died, unfortunately, my dad, yes. But we can do nothing, nothing. He died, and he wanted to find him. We gave an order to endeavors to find him, but he died, yes. Now I'm his substitute, yes. One day in the future, I will try to find you here. I will try. I will try to make an effort, just only for a while, to see you from the close, yes. I will be very satisfied and pleased if I will speak to you for 30 minutes, yes. And if I will not see you, if I will not be seeing you again, never mind what we can do, yes. I hope miracle, yes, a miracle. I hope miracle. Yes. And with my dad, we had a lot of conversations about my situation, yes, in homosexuality. And always don't press your feelings. By force, my dad, he was telling me to feel something for the women. And need at least vaguely, it's the wrong way to not press your feelings. Okay, Dad, I'm not pressing my feelings, yes. If a miracle will be happen in the future one day, I wake up and my mind is the opposite. Now, but this thing is impossible, yes. To not love the man and to love the women, the thing is, it's impossible, a miracle to be happen to me. One day in the future, to change mind, suddenly. From 4 years old, I'm feeling attraction, generally, to the man. 4 or 5 years old as I was. Instead to look there at the girls, I was looking at the boys when I was 5 years old here. And until now, with my self-confidence, when I was 16, 17 years old, I took my decision. My orientation is that I love and I have strong self-support generally for the man. I have strong self-support generally for the man. And one man I want, HUGH JACKMAN, I have strong self-support for you, yes. Yes, and I'm 40 years old. Nothing has changed with my sexuality, my tendency. Absolutely nothing. Yes, it's my genes, it's my DNA. It isn't something psychologically. It isn't psychological, the reason. No. It's my tendency, it's my nature. DNA, my chromosomes, my genes. Okay, yes, you. This I want to tell you, my friend. I want to show you the food. Today I cook chicken soup. Yes, I not right now. We will go into my chicken to show you the in casserole the food. Yes. Hold on. Take my mobile phone. Hold on to switch on the light because it's a little dark over here. Yes. My kitchen over here. You to open this light. I have not eaten yet because I had a video with you. Hold on. This is the chicken over here, yes, with the carrots. I melted the carrots. Bird eye soup with fermently. I cooked it, the soup, during the midday. Yes. The wings of the chicken over fresh chicken over here, yes. Outside, I will show you the bougainvillea blossom much more now. You show it here. The flowers have much more liveliness. Yes. This is my balcony over here. Yes, you. To show you the loquat. Yes, the food. I'm eating some loquats every day. Yes, very healthy. The loquat. Yes, loquat tree. I have over here. And over here is paradise. You. A lot of trees. We'll go from the other side to show you the bougainvillea. Here we are. It has reached in that point, in that height. You saw it. Bougainvillea. This is orange tree over here, orange, and this, don't remember right now the kind of, is similar with orange and lemon over there, lemon. The back part, my balcony over here, the garden, yes. Show you around. The other houses. Over here we don't have sea, unfortunately. Yes, with salty water. See, my friend, I saw you again my house, yes, to show you my dad, his photograph over here. Again, we don't have battery, fortunately. Yes, my dad, very quickly, yes. But a physical photo, like you. I'm feeling that he's speaking to me, my dad, with his glance right now. So real. Liveliness has, and a physical haze. Now I cleared up. with my dad. He had the gift, my dad, telepathy. My friend, very glad that I talked to you again. So glad, so happy. Yes, I'm seeing your photo that with your jacket that you are like this with this style, this movement that you are making, and I'm asking you, Michalis, you will help me in the future. You will be my support, and you are looking at me like this. And I'm saying to you that you are moving little your eyes. So real. I'm not joking here. Yes. And you help me, Michalis. And I'm feeling that you are saying with your glance, with your expression, don't worry, my nose, you are looking like this. Don't worry, my nose. I will find a way to find you, to locate you, my darling, my baby, my darling. Don't worry. Everything will. You must be patient, my darling. These things I'm feeling that you are saying me inside the photo, that I'm talking to you, and I'm asking you a lot of things. You love me, Hugh. You love me, of course, my darling. I love you. This kind of things you are saying to me, yes. This thing, thank you, Hugh, thank you, sister. You are speaking inside from your purpose, yes. So do I believe that I'm speaking to you inside my purpose, yes. I'm metaphysical human like you, and you are metaphysical human like you. You are metaphysical human. We are belonging to the metaphysical world. You and I, Hugh, my friend. Very quickly, the phone, because my mobile phone will stop. Γεια σου Hugh, γεια σου Μιχάλη, θα αγαπησώ so much you, θα αγαπώ τόσο πολύ Μιχάλη, θα αγαπησώ so much you, θα αγαπώ τόσο πολύ Μιχάλη, θα love you, love you, goodbye you, θα αγαπησώ so much you, Hugh, my friend. Deborah, my best regards and my love and things to you. I would have forgotten you. I'm sorry, my dearest friend Deborah. Okay, θα αγαπώ τόσο πολύ Μιχάλη, θα αγαπησώ so much you, θα αγαπώ τόσο πολύ Μιχάλη, I love you, my heart and my arms are always open for you. Θα αγαπώ τόσο πολύ Μιχάλη. I love you so much, my lovable friend Hugh. Goodbye, θα αγαπώ Μιχάλη. I love you. Goodbye.